Hello and welcome to week 12. This week we will explore one of the most meaningful and emotionally complex aspects of veterinary medicine, the human-animal bond and the topic of euthanasia. Understanding the depth of the bond between people and their animals helps us appreciate the vital role veterinary professionals play in supporting both patients and client. These situations can be very emotionally challenging when they arise, and there are emotional challenges and costs that can come when we are dealing with end of life decisions. So these topics connect very directly to or closely with the recent discussions we had last week on communication and critical thinking, as both are essential when navigating situations that are sensitive in this kind of nature. Okay, so I encourage you to take your time going through the materials for this week. They can be triggering, and don't be surprised if you might get a little bit emotional or have a difficult time with it. That's kind of to be expected. So take your time going through it, give yourself a little bit of grace, give yourself time to get through all of the material. Okay, so this week we have one discussion due on Thursday, assignment 15 and quiz 9 are due at the end of the week on Sunday. Reading assignments for this week. So you do have one chapter in McKernan's. That's either going to be chapter 37 or 38, depending upon the edition that you have, but the title of it will be The Human-Animal Bond and Euthanasia. In addition, there are various links here. A lot of these are quick reads, but it's just supplemental information, particularly on how research on the human-animal bond and supporting its importance, the benefits of having pets, some of the history of and the science behind the human-animal bond. There's also some information on end of life or quality of life. Okay, presentations, as always, you have the presentation itself, and then there is the instructor with voiceover. In addition to that, you all are probably very familiar with Fear Free at this point if you're in small animal care or have taken that previously. So Fear Free puts on a really good presentation, preserving the human-animal bond. It's really well done. Hopefully you will find it interesting. Okay, discussion 14, there are various links there, TED Talks, one with Dr. Andy Rourke, and you're going to look those all over and then participate in the euthanasia discussion. Much like other discussions, you're going to share some takeaways from those videos and or any material that you look over this week. And there are some reflection prompts as well. And if you have any questions for me regarding euthanasia or concerns, please do share if you are comfortable. Assignment 15, there are 4 different videos to watch, all very short videos, all kind of around aftercare considerations for euthanasia, both from the client perspective and also kind of the process that is euthanasia from kind of start to finish, and how we guide clients through that. So you will do that, and then there is an assignment, a written assignment in a Word document that has prompts for various questions, kind of guiding you through the process of euthanasia and considerations that you can put into your own words, again, after looking over all of the material for this week. Some resources that are posted for you. You have a Quizlet and Kahoot. When I made this, it was chapter 38, so that's what it says there, but it's the same information that you will find in chapter 37 if that's the edition that you have. There's a quality of life scale here. There's lots of different quality of life scales out there. This is just one example. If you work at a clinic, you probably have your own version of this. But these are really helpful to look at. So it kind of looks at the different areas of quality of a pet's life that we can kind of scale, put objective data to it. If they have a good quality of life, moderate quality of life, poor quality of life, and that can help arrive at decisions for euthanasia. This can be a very helpful tool for clients, but it can also be a very helpful tool for us as well. I am a veterinary professional. I have assisted in countless euthanasias. I have talked clients through situations. And when it is your own pet, it makes it very much very, very difficult to make that decision for your own pet. You can have all of the education, all of the experience with it that you want. It still is a very hard decision to make to end another's life. Whether it is the right decision and whatever, it can be difficult. So I have even found myself looking at quality of life scales when I've been in the position to make that decision for my own pet. So it's very helpful for veterinary staff, as well as information and a resource that can be shared with clients. Okay, and then there's a quiz all based on that chapter in your textbook. As always, if you have any questions, reach out and I'm happy to help.